Hi, thanks for joining me today. Is food a tricky topic in your stepfamily? Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and I'll let you know every time I post. Food is a very deceptive topic, especially in stepfamilies. There is much more to food and meals than you think there is. You can think that food is all about sustenance and energy for keeping you going, and everybody needs a certain amount of food to live, and they do. But food is much, much more emotional than that. And people like food the way they are familiar with it. So when children come into a stepfamily, one of the things that's most likely to disturb them the most is that they can't eat their familiar foods. And you might have produced a very, what you'd call normal, non-objectionable meal with something, and the children won't eat it. In fact, they won't eat anything you've cooked. In fact, they don't like any of the food you've got in your kitchen cupboard. Doesn't matter what it is. And it can be really, really distressing because food preparation takes time, thought, prior purchases, and it's supposed to be an event where everybody can come together and have a meal. But so often in a stepfamily, you come across stepchildren who you could describe as fussy eaters, or they won't eat anything, or it's really difficult to meet their needs. Some children will make an effort and be fine, but there are lots that won't. And all I can say is that when you eat a meal that you really love and you find brilliant, it makes you feel so much happier. It can change your mood. You can feel the sustenance, if you like, and you can feel the good feelings that come from having eaten some really nice food or food that you like. And often it's worth thinking about food in stepfamilies, because if the children don't feel like that after a meal, then it can change their mood. It can make them feel grotty. It can put them in a bad mood, just like it does for you when you have eaten something that you don't like, or a meal hasn't turned out as you wanted it to and you hardly ate anything. It's really worth trying to come to some form of compromise on food with regard to your stepchildren. Maybe it's about teaching them to cook, and then they can help you cook, and then they're more likely to eat food that they have cooked. Maybe it's about finding the meals that they like most and cooking those frequently. I remember in our household, there was only one meal we could eat, and that was spaghetti carbonara, and we ate it again and again. You need to find something that is satisfying for your stepchildren, not only so that they'll eat when they're with you, but also to enable them to enjoy their stay with you, so that they're feeling satisfied and in a reasonable mood and are up for things. Because you know yourself, when you don't get a satisfying meal yourself, it does put you in a grotty mood. So it can affect absolutely everything to do with their visit if you're not able to give them something that they'd really like to eat. It's tough, this one, because often you don't really want to accommodate the stepchildren. You want to be able to eat food that you want to be able to eat, and you want them, given that it's not exceptional, for them to eat it with you. But it is a very tricky topic. We run workshops, sessions, we write booklets. You can find links to our website and our social media in the description box below.